This next one is something that we almost experience. Not going to say daily, but I will say weekly, where we just don't say a word. And this one is called the language of silence. Have you ever interacted with an event or a situation and you just wanted to give your opinion or how you felt and you chose just to be silent? Or as you grew up in certain environments, and I say reacting in a habitual way of being told, be quiet. Who told you to talk? Nobody's listening to you. Well, on the other side of that is silence can be meditative if we choose it to be. It can be reflective from inside, from an inner reflection to let us know, wow, maybe this scene is not for me. Maybe these people are not for me right now during this phase of my life. Maybe a later phase, it may be perfect. But right now, the things that I'm trying to do, it only causes more confusion because once I do speak out, because my inner voice is so good, rejection is usually the result. Yeah, the language of silence. Speak up. Speak to yourself. Speak to those who embrace your presence and those who love you without sacrifice and only support, because you are your nucleus. Yeah. The language of silence. Man, that could be very profound. This next language is something that I think we participate in, sometimes unknowingly. Sometimes in our subconscious, we kind of shape it into a way that's just how we are. That's just what we do. And sometimes we are, we're frowning inside when we do this, because that's not just how we are. It's a thing that we've adopted to be that way. So maybe on our deathbed, they'll say, good job. It's the language of people pleasing. And understand this, it's kind of in the wrong hands. This could be not a good thing, but in the right hands, it's amazing because you're doing it without appreciation. You're doing it without looking for a reward. People pleasing, the language of people pleasing. I can remember many times in my life, especially being a military veteran, it was all about approval, earning, and pleasing those around you. Now, most times, yes, that was a requirement because you wanted to motivate folks to risk their life to save a nation. You wanted them to work hard, work beyond the quit, to keep going to get that mission or that thing done, that task or project. But people pleasing can be something that we do to get instant gratification. It can be something that we do because we want to stay in the club. We please people. At times, and I would say this, people pleasing as a focus, as a, that's just the way I am. I was met with a lot of unmet expectation, assuming people would approve for me for a long period of time. Hey, that job you did a year ago, man, you are amazing. But as we soon learn, it's what have you done for me lately? If we use people pleasing in that manner to gain instant gratification, it's going to be a whole lot of what have you done for me lately? Because let me think out loud. Is it human nature to use someone else's energy to benefit self without giving gratitude or show appreciation and to move on with your life journey? Is that a natural human thing? Is it abnormal for a person to slow down and appreciate someone making their life a little better? Is that abnormal? Is it abnormal for a person to say, you know what, you worked hard on this project a couple years ago. I saw you. I know I've been busy, but I appreciate you still because you helped make my life journey a little easier. I'm going to say yes, in my opinion, and you know how I write in my books, it's abnormal. But be abnormal. Let folks around you know how amazing they are and not allow them to live in a manner, not in your space, of the what have you done for me lately. Because it could have been that one spark they gave you 2 years ago that got you where you are now. That doesn't reduce their value. They are still amazing. They are still amazing in every way because they inspired you. So yeah, people pleasing, that is a delicate balance. So I would say to you, as you please people naturally, as you please people when when you're given a task to accomplish and you want to show yourself approved and dependable. Make sure it's always from a positive aspect and not doing it with a frown inside. When we have to do it with a frown inside, that frown is asking us, is this for you? Do you really want to do this? What is going to be the long-term commitment when you please this person that you don't want to please? Think about that. Listen to that inner voice. Have those delicate self-dialogues with yourself. Yeah. People pleasing.